You're playing the wrong message.
Welcome to Southern Creator Channel. My name is Alan, and this week we have got a lot of new stuff, some improvements, things we've changed, updated. We have got a lot of progress to show you. Let's take a look. All right. One of the first things I want to show you is something we talked about last week. I told you all that the building over here on the left side was going to go through some updates. I gutted it and redid basically everything. So it's a new color scheme. And like I said, I wanted to match the overall theme of this build, and I think this works a lot better. So let's take a look at some of the other things, and we'll come back to this in just a moment. We've got some of our little shops out here in the front. This one is a bit plain with the black there. Notice there's no damage or anything. It's a very plain little building. I am thinking of making this building into a damaged structure, so as Imperial troops are coming up this way, thinking about having just some big holes blown in with explosions coming out. So we may not have to make this all that too detailed since it may be under heavy fire. Next, let's sweep over this way. I have got another building going in, and you'll notice that it is of a similar build type as this one. There's a few little differences. Rounded pillars instead of straight. So we've got these two coming into shape here. Like I said, I wanted to have in the wet market here a couple of open vendors. This was like a roll-up screen door, whatever you want to call it. It's been shut. Over here we're going to have some vendors as well. I don't know yet. We'll see how these turn out. We can always change things like we've done over here with this. But to go back to something we talked about in the last episode, I wanted this to have a much better homogeneity about it. I think this fits in here a lot better than it did before. So I am much more pleased with that. Maybe the windows are too big. We might put smaller ones in. I don't know. Tell me what you think about that. Clearly, I still don't have a roof on it. That is indeed something that we need to do, but I think now that I'm more satisfied with this, I feel like I can proceed with the roof at some point in a future episode. Right now, a couple new things here. I have been working on getting this path going up here. I've really got that mostly complete as far as the underbelly. We haven't put the tiles on yet. That's one of the final things we'll do. But you can see where this is going. And let me show you one thing here. You notice there's a tree sitting here. Let me go ahead and show you one thing. So I have built this up. You can see as the mountainside continues up, this building is built into the mountain. They kind of, carved out of the mountain and stuck this building in here. Yet it continues to rise up to the monastery fortress. So unlike over here where they dug out this crevice and have a pond by this door, there's no door over here. It'll just be a fortress wall. So what we're going to do is put some plants, a few little trees right here. But overall, this is more mountainside meets the rest of this wall. We will put one more little building right here. That'll finish that out. So this will be a little two-story building right here. I think that fits nicely. Now we can take, now that I've shown you the rock work back there, let me take this little tree and put him in his little spot right there. And voila. There we are. So I think this looks cool. I think this will have a little tree here. We'll have a little tree here. We'll have some coming up right here on this rock ledge. Right, then we'll have some water reeds in here, maybe another tree over here, right here. This is one of the last areas that I still have not done. So let's take a nice bird's eye view here. This really is right here one of the only open spots left that I need to fill. Like I said, we'll have a tree extending right here over this area. So and that's probably going to wait a while longer, a few more episodes. So my aims now are to look at this. Let's go ahead and put this in here. Forgot that I had built that. I guess I wanted to leave it off to show the progress on the rock work. And now that this is coming together, You can see that really the only really big bare open areas are going to be over here. We need to finish all this surface up here. We need to completely build the rest of this fortress section over here, and then a small little building to finish out this roadway, and then that will be done. So we are making very good progress here. I am well pleased with it. So there's one more little detail that I wanted to point out to everyone. You may have noticed a tiny little change, maybe not. Every one of my buildings now has an emblem on it, something of a business crest or a family crest, if you will. This one I know right here is from some recent Mulan set, but I like it. It matches the theme here. And then you'll notice over here on this one, it too has, and I don't even know where some of these emblems come from, but each building has got its own particular symbol or crest. Some of them may be silly, but whatever. So that's something else I've added a nice touch to, just for a little bit of detail to put in here. So what do you all think? How is this coming along? Is it good or bad? Feel free to tell me it's bad. Feel free to tell me I need to change things or update something. But I think that is what we've got for this week. I hope you liked the minifig selection. Still many more to buy. I need probably another 15 or 20 Ninjago minifigs. I'm waiting on the prices to come down, and then we'll be good to go on minifigs. So I've spent way too much money on this project as it is, but I hope you like the way that it turns out. Once again, thank you as always for watching. Have a good week.